Okay, so I said a little while ago on the site that we would be doing 3 questions with Anne because you guys hear me talk about Anne all the time. You don't get to see her too terribly often. So, baby, are you ready to do 3 questions with Anne?
Did you think he was lying about having a wife?
I'm still single. Okay.
Made up.
All right, here we go. Our first question is from Fernando Alvarez Juarez, who writes, "Why is Tom Hanks' Big your favorite movie? I just saw it for the first time a few weeks ago and really enjoyed it, but what made it have such a big impact on you?"
Something really whimsical about that movie. Obviously, growing up, I realized more of the story and how some parts may be inappropriate when you really break it down into the details. But the thing about Big is it's about a kid who gets to experience being an adult and work at a toy company, and
it's why you took the job at Hasbro.
It's partially why I took the job at Hasbro, is I got to be the real life Josh Baskin. And there's something really cool about the fact that he worked at this big toy company and got to influence how like all the toys that he was playing with, just like the other day before he got big, made a wish and got big, he got to see that side of things. But then the flip side of that is he also gets to see the reality of being a adult, which I think Tom Hanks in the movie plays such a good 30-year-old Josh Baskin, and the reality of being an adult and, you know, having feelings for a woman and having a job and all those things that go along with being an adult, and realizing that maybe he just wants to go back to being a kid.
Martin Avery asks, "What is one aspect about John's character that you appreciate that most people would never know or think about, since we only know him from YouTube?"
That they wouldn't know. Gosh, there's like 2 that come to mind. Can I say 2?
Sure.
John is really very much an introvert outside of being on camera, and I don't think people realize that, and I actually appreciate that because it's a good mix of me being somewhat a hybrid of introvert extrovert. So we mix really well together in that way, that when we're at home, we just want to be at home, you know, and just hang out with each other and not have to go out and be around people sometimes. And I really appreciate that about him is there's no, I guess he's not putting on an act or anything like that. It really is how he is off camera. The only reason why I want to bring up the other one is I don't know if it comes across, I feel like it does, about movies, but John is really intelligent, and I really respect that, like a lot. A lot of the qualities that I would have looked for in a man before I met John would have been intelligence and some level of like, what do you call it, drive or ambition. So if it doesn't come across that he's just hyper smart about other things other than outside of movies and pop culture and things like that, I would say that would be another quality that I really admire about him.
Adam writes, "How do you maintain a balance in your life, in your relationship with John, have 4 degrees, and have the incredible career that you have?"
Do I have 4 degrees? I'm like,
yeah, you do.
I am ambitious and I don't like to waste my time. So I appreciate being productive, but I have hopefully in many ways found a balance between my personal interests, my professional work, and still being able to spend time with my husband. So I think all of those are very, very important. I mean, on top of that, spending time with my family and hanging out with my pets. And so it's about finding balance in the things that you love to do, and just making sure that you are aware of where you're spending your time, because I'm a project manager by trade and I am super aware of time.
You project manage me too.
And I
totally project manage me.
Unfortunately, when you are a PM, you're doing it in your personal and professional life, and one of the things that we can't have enough money to buy more of or get back is time. And I'm just aware of that. And I just don't want to waste any time. And so we only have this life, and we only have this time, so spend it wisely.
You did great, baby. So we will do more of these in the future. So thank you, Anne.
Thank you.
And thank you guys. And we'll do another one of these. We'll do another one of these again soon. Bye-bye.